Nothing really defines us like what we eat and how we eat it. In terms of health, this is obvious. Our food can be the fine line between being sick and being healthy. But in terms of our identity, it's far more complex. A single meal can express my beliefs, vegetarian, culture, Lancashire/Pakistani, and class, working, which makes it a unique expression of both community and individuality. Food can bring us together and it can drive us apart. It's why we say, you are what you eat, which I think makes me a quaver. I mean, I was always salty and cheap, like this beloved British snack, but I can only assume that quavers made me more so. While I'm uncomfortable with the fact that this might make me some sort of quaver cannibal, a quannibal, coming to an understanding of my shared existence with a curly potato snack has definitely helped me love myself more. Because to love oneself as one does crisps is the start of a beautiful relationship. This has been a blessing at a difficult time for me, as I've received the frightening diagnosis that I may, in fact, be a social media influencer. I can only assume that this has happened because I spent so much time having Instagrammers for breakfast and eating TikTokers on toast, and well, you are what you eat. The fear that I might have become an Instagram food person has grown with each passing day. I worry that if I laugh at enough eaters of high-priced strawberries, that I may become one too, and it's taken every ounce of quaver within me to deal with that doubt. Will my heart be replaced by an ice cube of the same shape? Why am I tempted to video my morning routine? Maybe my life would be better if I just decanted my food into clear packaging. But I've not given in. I've stayed strong. I will not be decanted. So I'd like to thank the quavers for giving me strength, but most importantly, I'd like to thank you, povos. Every time I scroll through videos of gold-plated steaks and worried that they would consume me, I've had comment section filled with normal people discussing the beauty of the 10-second rule and reminding me that gold probably tastes bad. When I almost got drawn in by a lemon-flavoured ice cube, someone mentioned storing curry in an empty margarine tub, and I snapped out of my revelry. Someone compared caviar on toast to Finder's crispy pancakes. These are actually nothing like caviar, toast, or even pancakes. Some sort of like frozen, deep-fried calzone for the working class. The newer ones are made by Bird's Eye. The strength I found in community and the joys of spilling the povo tea was the only thing that saved me from losing myself. So thank you. This book is dedicated to you, which it darn well should be, because a lot of it is also nicked from you lot as well. The stories and povo hacks that are shared in this book came from the suggestions you've offered on my social media pages. And I never would have thought to write it if I hadn't had a pound shop hive mind buzzing around me. I'll thank you now and celebrate you later, because before we discuss how you povos are the solution to all the nonsense about food on the internet, first, I think we need to discuss the problem, the elephant in the room. Many of you will be thinking, who's got an elephant in the room? Oh, these rich people have gone too far. But in this case, I'm not using the phrase literally. An Instagram video entitled, My Chic Elephant Kitchen, will probably be released tomorrow. I'm referring to how social media is messing with our brains when it comes to food, and how food is just too important to get grammed for all the reasons we discussed at the start of this chapter. Food is not a hobby, it's not holidays, and it's not designer leisure wear for pugs. It's basically life itself, and therefore too important to get distorted by internet thirst merchants. Have you ever wondered why conversations about food have historically been led by mums, religious leaders, and then scientists, in that order? Because these are important people, depending on your taste, saying important things about an important subject. They're the ones we turn to. So I'll not stand by as we trade 10,000 years of parental wisdom, 10,000 pages of scripture, and 10,000 academic articles from dietitians for 10-second videos of trust fund babies eating $10 strawberries. We are what we eat, and we need a reality check on who is serving us our identity. So that is what this chapter, and by extension, this book aims to do. I want to take a step away from social media to look at what is actually going on there and to celebrate what is actually going on for the rest of us.